Alright, say hashtag beach day.
Beach day.
Masquerade beach day.
Daddy, Mommy, you can hold my hand.
Yeah.
Do you like Mommy holding your hand?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to the beach.
You do my nose? You do my nose?
Mommy's been sunscreened.
He's making me a cheetah. You do my ears? My other ears?
Can you write your name on her face?
Oh, can you write your name on my face?
Did you run out of space?
I do. K-G-G-I-E.
I get to sound like the oldest 32-year-old ever, and I have like a bruised hip, so I'm over here limping around the beach feeling like such an old dude. Is there anything older sounding than having a hurt hip?
You got a hurt back.
Oh, I got that too.
I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed. Working on my fishing skills in a little boat that I'll rent. Ain't got nothing but time to kill. No vacation's been more heaven sent. Between the sun and the deep blue sea. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed. Between the sun and the deep blue sea.
The ocean beat you.
My feet in the sand. Green umbrella drink in my hand.
Oh, Dad, we float away?
Yeah, I don't want you to float away. This current's crazy. Another PSA, seems like every time we go near water we do this. There's a probably about 5-year-old kid that was out in red flag by himself, farther than I would go under normal colors. And it's 2 other kids went and got him out and sent him back to his parents now. But especially on the beach, keep an eye on your kid, especially if it's a red flag.
Daddy! Stop! Daddy's ruining my sandcastle.
Oh yeah. He doesn't care.
My feet in the sand. Green umbrella drink in my hand. So if you must, oh, if you need me, between the sun and the deep blue sea.
Augie, watch the guy. He's gonna go out there and surf.
Yeah, he's going to rescue someone.
Is that the same kid? It's the same kid.
I've packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed.
Love play in the shower, just like rain. Diving, eat. I love tea. I like donuts. I love train. I love taking a shower, walk away. I love playing in the shower. I love playing. Woohoo!
You want to live life on the edge?
No, August Patrick.
This kid does.
Get in the middle.
Well, another day down at the beach.
Yep.
Augie likes to shower apparently. It's his favorite part. Hopefully this audio is usable because
Coffee?
it is an iPhone.
Coffee.
Yeah, right there, look. Open your eyes. Black.
This is what happens when you have a super thirsty family. 2 coffees, 3 sparkling waters. There's a couple more coffees.
And a partridge and a pear. Oh.
So we have a slight
Sparkling water
sparkling water problem.
slash coffee.
Yeah, don't mind how messy it is. That is our date night dessert. I got a caramel bar from Kookaburra along with the coffee, so we'll see how
We
delicious
missed
it
date
is.
night for the first time in like 2 years last weekend because we got back at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, we were
So
in
we're
Georgia.
gonna do a Saturday and Sunday date night this week.
What? Hi.
Hi,
Did you have fun at the beach today?
I'm salty. Could be like my little sister Mindy when we were in church when I was a kid, and she didn't read the words to the song, so instead of singing "I exalt thee" or something about it.
He is exalted or
Yeah,
something.
she was singing "I am salty" instead of "I exalt thee." That's what it was. So maybe that's yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try this. It might be a really shaky video. Probably is.
She's using the big camera.
I am. The audio on my phone was pretty terrible.
The GoPro's dead, and the audio on the GoPro's has been really bad. It thumps when we drive down the road for some reason. So
Yeah. So today we had a really great day in St. Augustine. We went to Anastasia State Park.
which we've been there before. It was just more or
Yeah.
less to get to the beach, and it's a place that we know, and we can social distance, and there's a great food truck right down the road.
There is. There's just really great food truck park that Augie loves eating at. We had this great Filipino food. It was so delicious. I couldn't finish my burrito. It was just a lot of food. Yeah, it started out a little bit rough at the beach.
I'm just laughing at the angle of the camera. I'm driving, I can see it just going.
I'm trying not to look at myself, but I'm also trying to. It's really heavy. I'm getting
Like,
like an
I
arm
carry that for
workout.
like 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I need to stop talking so much. Yeah, we got there, Augie was super excited. Went in the water, not 2 seconds later, this really young couple walked up to us and said,
Probably like a teenage dating couple.
yeah, and just told us that there was a young kid in the water refusing to come back in. Kind of seemed like he was special needs somehow. So I ran and went and got the lifeguard, and then 10, 15 minutes later,
It might have been an hour. Your beach time is a little off.
Oh, yeah. Well, either way,
Never once did we see the kid's parents after his brother came down and got him out of the
Yeah.
water. But we never saw the kid's parents at all.
Yeah, and so I went down and got the lifeguard. The teenagers had convinced the little boy to come back out of the water. He was probably like 10 years old. Definitely special needs somehow. And then walked him back to his family, I guess. And then when we were back in the water, we just saw the lifeguard truck come. And
I was like, that's weird. They got the lights on. They're just sitting there. You're recording the roof again.
Oh,
But so I was like, well, that's weird. So I turned the GoPro on him, and then the guy starts grabbing his surfboard out, or his rescue board, and realized that the other lifeguard was already in the water, fishing the same exact kid out of the water.
Yeah, and
I mean, it was a bad current today.
it was really strong to the point where
We never got 20 foot in.
yeah, they never got 20 foot in. I went and swam for a little bit, but it's really bright.
Yeah. Had to mess with the lighting here, a little thudding on the camera microphone.
Now you can't even see our faces.
I can deal with it.
Yeah.
All right. This is probably going to be less edited, so you'll get to see our goofiness on a regular basis.
Sunglasses help.
Yeah, she
But-
hasn't bought me any yet.
It's because he steals mine.
They're not prescriptions, so that I'm blind.
Yeah, but either way, it's complain. Can't make this man happy. Yeah, either way, it was pretty scary to watch. Just because, like you said, the flags were red today. There was a really strong rip current. It was kind of scary watching Augie even get
This is the
pulled
weekend
back.
with the hurricane,
Yep.
Iglesias, or whatever its name is. It's got a really weird name.
Yeah. So I knew the water was gonna have a pretty pretty strong current. There were a lot of surfers out today because of that. And so it was interesting, but you're gonna have to cut this down. But either way, we ended up spending 4.5 hours on the beach.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then went to this food truck area where it's really nice and open and airy. Got some great Filipino food. Well, it said a Filipino food truck. I had a burrito.
It said Colorado Filipino.
Yeah, Randy had an Italian sandwich, sausage sandwich.
With egg rolls and
and with some egg rolls that were phenomenal. And then we stopped by our favorite place. I think I dropped it. But my favorite coffee place in St. Augustine called Kookaburra. They have this honey badger latte that's really delicious.
Black coffee.
Yeah, Randy got black coffee. He's boring. Or a psychopath.
Both.
And Augie did not make it very far. So he is passed out. But he kept saying, I want to go back to the ocean. I love it. It was funny. Every time he said, I love when the waves hit me, a big wave would come in and like go, you could just see it like go straight up his nose.
He's got a big clean nose.
And he would get out and he was like not having it. So we still have a lot to teach him about water safety, especially in the ocean, but
that's also why we don't leave him unattended.
Yeah, I think
seems like every time we're around water, we're doing a PSA.
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy. I don't know how the kid got so far away. Like
we couldn't see his family. I mean, I went my glasses, but
I think he was probably like a quarter mile down the beach or better from his family, which is scary for a number of reasons, not just water
safety. They didn't even come find him until after he'd already been rescued and was out of the water and was walking back a good ways. It wasn't like they knew he was gone still.
Yeah, so
even after sirens were going off, they didn't think, I should probably figure out if my kid's around.
Yeah, so it's just a good reminder that, one, pay attention to the flags when they're up. There's a reason for them. I saw a lot of people out there who maybe aren't really comfortable with the beach and the water, and they were like swimming pretty far out and then complaining that it was super strong and difficult to swim back. It's that red flag means something. And even though the beach is like a great place with kids and stuff like that, but try to keep your eyes on them as best as possible because it can happen super quick.
Do you think of a more Florida thing for people to do though than like us? We drove to the beach the day before hurricane.
Yeah. Well,
everybody
the water was going to be great and the weather was going to be perfect, so that's something too. I don't know if you want to take our advice, but typically if a storm is coming, this is something that Floridians do. If a storm is coming, the day before the storm, you usually have like the most perfect weather because the storm has sucked in all of the nasty weather.
Technical meteorological term.
And the waves are fantastic if you like boogie boarding or surfing, and you just get a really nice beach day because also a lot of the people who are scared of hurricanes have already left, so like the beach was pretty empty. Downtown St. Augustine was not a ghost town, but a lot less people than the last time we were here, and so it was just really nice. I was started out the day grumpy, so it was nice to every time I go to the water, I get significantly less grumpy.
Oh yeah, so after this, I will show her a better way to probably handle the camera in the car, where she's not got the switch pod on and stuff. But so until then, we will
see you on our next adventure.
To my bones, I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone.